Nancy and I have definitely seen God use stress in our lives. Not that we wished for it, because we never did, but it came anyway. Certainly the stress of raising young children. We had two well-behaved little girls, but were they a handful? Sure, at times. I mean, kids are. So there's the kind of the normal stresses of life. We found ourselves facing things like my becoming an insulin-dependent diabetic. So we had a disease that at times can have fairly serious symptoms. We've been able to live a normal life, but certainly there's the stress of disease. We had the stress of lawsuits that related to my taking a stand on the abortion issue and peaceful, nonviolent civil disobedience at abortion clinics. Had the stress of seeing my picture on the front page of the Sunday Oregonian and everybody asking me, what are you doing out there? And you're standing there with a Bible and you're reading outside of an abortion clinic. And had the stress of major lawsuits, the stress of going to jail for a few days, being arrested 7 times or so. And those things took a toll on us. On the other hand, those things we really learned from, to say, you know what, this is life in a world under the curse. One day this world will be delivered from the curse. But it really helped us to know that God has called us to do some things in life, and not all those things are going to be popular, and not all those things are going to be easy. Some of the things are creating stress that we have chosen, and we felt God's leading to choose those things. Other things God has brought into our life or allowed into our life, or whatever terminology you want to use. The fact is that God is sovereign and God has a purpose and an intention. He has used those things to bring about perseverance and character growth, to learn joy, love, dedication to our family, to our ministry. One of the stresses that we found was the number of people who really questioned the choices that we had made, even people at our own church. Some were wonderfully supportive, others felt we were doing the wrong thing. And we had to learn from that some of the stresses in life come from doing what's unpopular. But at the end of the day, we had to do what Peter talked about. Entrust yourself to a faithful Creator who judges justly. And so we had to say, okay, let's live a life in the sight of the audience of one, seek to please Him, realize stress is going to come, but in the end, God will use it to bring us into conformity to the image of Christ, and God will bring great good out of it. And in fact, He has brought great good out of it in our lives.